access back on board, and parachutes are not included. Here at Frontier Airlines, we like to keep up with all the latest fashion trends. In the event that this flight becomes a cruise, all of you lucky people get your own itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikinis beneath your seat. Minus the itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, and you get no polka dots. Once you're outside the aircraft, pull down sharply on the red tab that's on the front, or for those of you who love to make life difficult, you can blow into that red tube near your shoulder to bloat. I mean inflate. The beautiful bikini is equipped with a water-activated light. How in the world that works, I have no idea. So if you figure it out, please do let me know. And if by chance yours does not inflate, well, grab your neighbor and hold on for dear life. The location and use of life vests for your child that shows the most potential is located in that safety information card. If needed due to a loss of cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from the compartment over your head. Ignore those and grab your nearest flight attendant to get some air. I'm just kidding. I'm so lonely. Once you stop screaming, place that mask over your nose and your mouth. To adjust, pull on the elastic tabs on either side. Make sure to adjust your own mask before assisting your favorite child, another passenger, or your husband who's definitely screaming louder than you are. And let's be honest, only those of you that pay the extra $49.99 get any oxygen. Smoking of any kind is not allowed on the aircraft, unless you're like me and you're smoking hot. Thank you so much for your attention. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight to Colorado Springs. And for those of you who didn't give us your full attention, good luck.
Thank you for coming out and joining this evening over to Islip. Our flight time is going to be 2 hours. In command of our aircraft tonight is Captain Justin. He's assisted this evening by First Officer Michael. Your cabin staff, George is in the back of the aircraft, Chris at mid-cabin, and Robert up front. We're going to ask you at this time to direct your attention to the flight attendants. We're going to point out the safety features of the 737-700 series aircraft. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the event that you have not been in an automobile since 1942, we're going to show you how to fasten the seatbelt. Watch closely. Do this. To unfasten it, you do that. That seatbelt needs to be low and tight across your hips, just like the hot pink Speedo I'm wearing tonight when we get to the hotel hot tub. Folks, you don't like the jokes of service tonight? 6 ways out of this airplane. Feel free to use them. There's going to be 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 rear exit doors. There's signs on the ceiling. There's disco lights on the floor. They're going to lead you to these exits. Now, in the seat back pocket in front of you, it's a safety information card. You'll want to read it before you need it. It outlines the safety features of this particular aircraft. Now, in the unlikely event that our captain decides to turn the Love Airlines Southwest Airlines into a cruise this evening, we'll instruct you how to remove the life vest from beneath the seat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a life vest, it's not a toilet seat cover. It goes over your head. You bring the black strap around your tiny little waist, you snap the 2 ends together and pull to tighten. To inflate the life vest after you exit the aircraft, you pull down on the red tab. Those of you that have to do absolutely everything the most difficult way, and those overachievers, will you blow into that red tubing located at the shoulder? The very best of luck to you with that, but then keep kicking and paddling over to the cabin shore. We'll be behind you shortly. You're going to be able to recognize the cabin staff. We're the ones toting that liquor kit. Now, folks, the gentlemen are passing through the cabin at this time because simply and frankly, we do not trust you. We have trust issues. We're ensuring that your handbag is beneath the seat. Seat back service tray full upright lock position. Your handbag all the way underneath the seat, and that your cellular phone is being used, not for texting or for video at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for traveling with us. There is a non-smoking flight. If you have to have a cigarette this evening before we land, we have 2 entertainment lounges for you. One's out there on that left wing, the other one directly across the hallway on the right wing. You think you're talented enough to light it, you can certainly try and smoke it. But the rest of us, we're going to enjoy 2 feature films this evening. Gone with the Wind and Bye Bye Birdie. Very simple, very easy. Don't be naughty in the potties and leave the webcam alone in there or you end up on YouTube next week. Folks, $2,200 for tampering with the smoke detector in these lavatories. And you know if you had $2,200, you'd be on American Airlines back over there to Iceland this evening in first class. Now, the gentleman and I, we certainly wouldn't have shown up for work tonight if we'd anticipated a decompression. But in the event of a decompression, 4 saffron yellow buttercup masks designed by Gucci and Martha Stewart, where they're going to drop from that compartment overhead. And to start the flow of the alcohol, you have to first stop screaming. You have to let go of the person next to you. You reach up and grab that mask, fully extending the plastic tubing. You place it over your big nose and mouth, and you continue wearing that mask and breathing normally until otherwise notified by one of your 3 fabulously dressed flight attendants. Now, ladies, if I can have your attention again. Ladies, for those of you traveling with someone that's going to need your assistance, and ladies, you know whom I'm exactly talking about. Yes, ma'am, him, that very dear husband of yours. Darling, when the masks fall, you may want to take my advice. Sit back, relax, think about it for a bit. Some more diamonds, diamonds. For those of you traveling with your children, why? And for those of you back there traveling with 2 of your children, what in the world were you thinking tonight? When those masks fall, put the mask on the bright one. That one's going to contribute to your retirement most successfully. Folks, we thank you so much for sharing your night with us. Do us a favor, sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight hospitality. Or you can sit up and be tips. That choice is yours. The pleasure to serve you tonight, it is most definitely ours. Now, we've got one final message for you before we depart. We love you, you love us. We're much faster than the bus. We hope you enjoy our hospitality. Marry one of us, and you'd fly free. 2 hours to think about that wedding proposal, but you need to know one of us is a little higher maintenance than the other 2.
Let's see who was paying attention. Go ahead and point to where that oxygen mask is going to come from. That's awesome. 3 of you are going to get oxygen. That's great. That's perfect. The rest of you, when you're done screaming, okay, I need you to let go of your neighbor and grab that mask. You're going to place it over your nose and mouth. You're going to look at each other and you're going to say, "App left." No, you're going to breathe normally. Normal breathing in an emergency. Who writes this stuff? You're going to breathe as normally as you possibly can. They want you to assist yourself first and then a child traveling with you. Ladies, listen to me. A child traveling with you. They come in many different shapes and sizes. Do you hear me? If you have more than one of these child traveling with you, assess your situation. Who's it going to be? Well, you can't help everybody, so y'all are going to have to decide. I mean, pick your favorite. You know you've got one. You probably don't want to tell them. But children, if you did not do your homework last week, I don't think you're going to get a mask. It's not a good thing. All right, we do not anticipate this flight turn into a cruise, folks. If we did, I wouldn't have worn this. I would have worn a bathing suit. All right, but if it happens, where's the life vest? Underneath the seat in front of you. Right, so whoever didn't get that mask, just give them a life vest. Maybe they'll be okay. All right, you cannot smoke on board, but don't worry. If y'all need to smoke, step out on the wing. If you can light it, we'll let you smoke it. We're very accommodating here in Spirit. Very accommodating. Just step right outside. The rest of you are going to get something for free, so you didn't think this was going to happen. The minute they step out, in-flight movie, Gone with the Wind. Just watch them step on out there. Okay, flight attendant call button, this little blue button right here, you push it, it goes ding, and normally one of us would show up. Yeah, no. Look at the time. Don't touch that button. You do not need me at this time. Y'all need to just go night-night termite, and when we land in Vegas, I will let you know. I will not let you miss it. 2 hours and 50 minutes, almost 3 hours. Go to sleep. If you push this button, y'all don't get confused. You're on Spirit. Whatever hand you use to push that button, you better have a credit card in the other hand. Because don't get confused. All right, now you can't break anything on this plane, okay? They told you don't break anything. Don't disable anything. Let's face it. If you could pay for something you broke on this baby, y'all be flying Delta first class. You wouldn't be here. So don't break anything. All right, no, seriously, folks. We will serve you up until we are on final descent into Vegas. So party up, have a great time, do whatever you need to do. I will leave the lights off for those of you who don't want to party and want to try to go to sleep here on a Vegas flight. Good luck with that. Oh, my Lord. And we do, folks. We apologize for the delay. We're happy to see you here. Welcome aboard.